Hey, Dave Fannin here with the Body Firm Personal Training Fitness Boot Camps. Saturday morning, why staying on track during the weekends is critical to your success. I speak to people on Mondays so consistently they go, I blew it out this weekend. I fell off the wagon. Or they're coming on strong and they feel good on Monday because they were able to keep it on track. Not perfect, but enough that they feel confident that they've had some success over the weekend. And the weekends are a huge struggle, and they always have been for clients and people like yourself because it throws people's routine off. People do well through the week, and it's the classic story of probably 5-6 years ago. I had clients that would consistently lose 2 pounds a week, just like you're supposed to, Monday through Friday, and then they would come back in on Monday and they'd have gained that 2 pounds. So it was a vicious cycle. So 2 things that can help you stay, this is a critical word, consistent over the weekends, because your weekends the consistency helps reinforce those weekdays, and that's where you get the real results over time, is that consistency of exercise and eating well over time. And it doesn't have to be perfect. We're just trying to limit that damage that happens over the weekends where you're struggling with, social events and your routine's thrown off, or kids' birthdays. There's always going to be more temptation because you're out of your regular routine, but you learn by doing. And then when you go through more and more weekends and you have success, it becomes easier. And that's why getting this right over the weekends is critical to your long-term success, because then you go, that's how I do it. So the number one thing that we always encourage people to do, number one, is to exercise at least one time over the weekend. It can either be Saturday morning. We see good results because it keeps people from getting too crazy on Fridays, but it establishes that exercise habit, and you get on Saturday mornings. We see some people do Sunday mornings, not as often, but if you haven't gotten it in over the weekend, around 4:30 on Sunday is a big deal for like recovery yoga, some type of cardio, and it doesn't really matter what you do. In fact, it doesn't hurt if you're used to lifting weights all the time to hit some cardio, hit the pool, just do something different, because it's not about what you're doing, it's that you're reinforcing that exercise habit. And there's all kinds of important things that happen when you exercise. There's carryover, because the carryover of that one exercise session on the weekend is that when you exercise, you tend to eat better. And the research backs this up. So number 2 is having a plan of when am I going to eat what I want, or be under that social pressure of, getting off your program just for a meal or two throughout the weekend. And what we've seen consistently is to have a plan. And if it's Saturdays tend to be your big thing, you work out on Friday and Saturday morning, and it tends to help you eat better throughout the day. So what we always recommend, if you tend to cheat on Saturday nights, if that's your thing, is your regular breakfast, just like always. Stay with what you know. Snack is optional. Your regular lunch, just like you do during the week. Snack in the afternoon, like a protein drink, will take that edge off. That way when you're out and about, you're not eating the bread basket right away because you're famished. And then around 5 o'clock on Saturday, it's off. Eating, drinking as you wish. There's only so much damage you can do for the next 7 hours. And then back on Sunday, you're back on track. And that works well. One cheat meal a week. And that Saturday evening, that's how you do it. It doesn't mean you starve at lunch, and then you go after it. We want you to eat as close to your regular routine that you do during the week on that Saturday, then Saturday evening, it's off. If you're not a big out on Saturday night person, generally, from working with a lot of people, we see that Sunday afternoon, they like to do the boozy brunch. So what do? Saturday's just normal. You eat Saturday just like you eat on Tuesday. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Your same choices. So on Sunday, your regular breakfast, out to church, and then after church, it's on. 2 o'clock, whatever you're looking to do, and you go out, you socialize with your family, friends, church people, and you don't worry about it. You don't stress about it. You enjoy yourself. And then in the evening, we get you back onto a regular dinner, lean and green, some type of protein and vegetables, and you start feeling better, and then Monday morning, you're back on track. And that's how you do it. It's not a from Friday night all the way through Saturday and then all the way through Sunday, not reinforcing those good habits. You minimize the damage, reinforce the good habits, and that helps you get long-term results. And that's the key, is that consistency over time, and you get 1 or 2 weekends under your belt where you've had some control and you've had a plan and you exercise one time. It will help you go the distance over time, because then over time you become that fitness person that tends to exercise at least one time on the weekend. You get that one cheat meal and you see results more quickly and you feel better, and that reinforces that exercise habit that you stick with the rest of your life. And that's where all the results, that's where all the benefits come from over time. So if you like this video, like it, share it, comment below. If you'd like to set up a consult with me, you can private message me here on Facebook, and I hope you guys have a great day.